Hey people, All Muscle here. The NA server is about to have to deal with Lostbelt 7 really soon. And since I have seen a lot of people concerned about being ready to deal with all the enemies on that Lostbelt, I decided to make this video to give you 3 pieces of advice / make a little guide to take you through the last Lostbelt chapter. But before we start this guide, let me just clarify that there won't be any spoilers on this video. Therefore, I won't be touching any specific fights on this Lostbelt. So yeah, without further ado, let's talk about Lostbelt 7. First, let me tell you, I personally think that this Lostbelt isn't as difficult as people like Albert would want you to think. Don't get me wrong, there are some difficult fights on this Lostbelt, but they aren't on the same level of the Cernunnos battle in Lostbelt 6 in my opinion. What's true about this Lostbelt is that you will need a lot of servants for a specific part of it. That means that unfortunately you won't be able to complete this part of the Lostbelt by spamming your most OP comp like you could on other Lostbelts. So, my first advice is to level as much servants as you can. For this specific part of the Lostbelt, try to focus on single target servants and supports for those single target servants. I will say that if you have between 10 and 15 single targets with some supports to help them out, you shouldn't have much problem with this specific fight. And if you are nowhere near to have this amount of servants level, don't worry, there is a lotto event coming to the NA server really soon, and there you will be able to get the resources to level all the servants you have been neglecting ever since you start playing the game. My second advice is probably the most important one on this list and will make the most difficult fights of this Lostbelt way easier. And that advice is to level your fucking alter egos. No matter if it is a single target, AoE, even trying Sufu solos will make your life easier on this Lostbelt. Because there are a lot, and I mean a shit lot, of foreigner enemies in this Lostbelt. So, even if you only have the welfare alter egos like Mecha Eli, the Chinese little boy, and Sufu, if you level them and fool them, your Lostbelt 7 experience will be 100% less painful. And lastly, my final piece of advice is really generic and stupid, but I'm sure someone watching this video needs to hear this. So, if you don't have her, you need to roll for Castoria when she gets her rate up in FGO NA this upcoming November. Her banner will be part of the Lostbelt 7 pre-release support campaign part 1, and I don't think I have to tell you why you need her in your Chaldea. But since I'm already being redundant with this wall advice, I will tell you regardless. Basically, Castoria is the most OP servant in FGO hands down. And not only she enables you to do art setups, it also enables you to do stall comps, which you could use on Lostbelt 7 to cheese the most annoying battles of the chapter. Just imagine using double Castoria plus Sufu against a foreigner enemy. I'm sure that poor foreigner will start crying after 3 turns, and you will be able to hear their suffering for a long time since, in fact, stall teams are made to stall the fight. I know stall teams are not for everyone, but think about it as a last resort for a really difficult fight, which there are a few on this Lostbelt. Well, that's pretty much all I can recommend you to do to be ready for Lostbelt 7. Like and subscribe for more informative FGO content, and best of luck on your gacha rolls. It's been your boy Muscle. Until next time. Bye bye.